What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Trials Fusion. So here we have the challenges for the track Rocky Road, and the first one's called 6 Rucks Under, and we need to get buried by rucks, and this is right at the end of the track, so we need to get all the way through it first, and it's going to take a little minute. But yeah, this is where the tracks start to get a little bit more difficult. I think this set of tracks is called Skill Showcase, I'm not sure. I think it is Skill Showcase, and I think they're the hard ones. And yeah, it's more enjoyable to do the more difficult ones. It's definitely more of a challenge, and some of these challenges are starting to get a lot harder, but this one's quite simple, to be fair. You just need to get your bailout right at the end of the map. But let's get there first. We've got this computer chick trying to chat us up or something. She wants the D. Let's get towards the end of the track. We've still got a little way to go. It's quite a long track, actually, this one, but it's pretty sweet. One of my favourites, this one. But yeah, the more difficult ones are coming soon. The extreme ones, oh my god, I've got them all done now, but doing the challenges on them was so difficult. But anyway, this is where you need to get to, and you kind of need to bail out before you hit the finish line, and I got it wrong on the first one. You kind of need to get the angle right as you come down. If you sort of fly onto the steps at the right angle like I did there, you can get the right speed, and you kind of need to go through these top sort of bars there and land in this hole at the very end. And just hang on once you're in the hole, and the rock should fall on top of you, and hopefully you'll get the challenge. There we go. So for the next one, we have to complete the track on the bicycle in 0 faults, or I think the challenge is called the Rabbit's Extreme Run. But yeah, for this one, my advice is, if you are struggling anyway, just to get a hold of the Pit Viper and try and practice the track with that first. Once you get used to the track with the more powerful bike, it will make this a lot easier for you on the Rabbit. So don't just jump straight into doing the Rabbit run, unless you really like the Rabbit, I guess. But yeah, it really isn't too difficult once you know the track. But just avoid that explosive that we just passed back there. And it's really similar, to be honest, because the Rabbit's really light. It doesn't have as much speed, but it can get as much air and stuff. And you like just make all of the jumps, like you just get onto them, like, so it's really not too difficult, to be fair. I think this is one of the harder ones. But coming up on one of the extreme tracks is a challenge to complete. I think you got to complete the track with the Roach in 0 faults, and it's really difficult. I struggled with that one for so long. On Inferno 4 as well, there's a really difficult one where you have to complete the track where your bike is invisible, and that took me so fucking long. But luckily that's not in 0 faults. If that was in 0 faults, that'd just be cruel, I've got to say. But let's get that one done, move on to the next one. I think this is one of the last warp zones. Yeah, so for this one, it is most of the way through the track. So just keep going through, and if you know where they are, there's sort of a few rocks with chains attached to them, and I think you have to sort of stop on one of those and let it take you up towards the warp zone. But getting to the warp zone isn't really the problem. The warp zone itself is quite a difficult one, I think. The others I managed to do in 0 faults. I'm not sure. I think I did one with 1 fault, but this one I managed to do in a couple of faults because it is really difficult. And I'm pretty sure there's one more after this as well in one of the later sets of levels, and that's the last one. And I think you get an achievement when you get it. So yeah, it's not these rocks. Keep flying past those, and it's just up here somewhere. It's cheeky save there with the flip, but ultimately I had to come back down. It's not happening. Well, let's get up there. I think it's just after this stuff up here. Let's keep going. Yeah, this one here, this rock. So land on this and just sort of stop on it however you like to. And if you just keep tapping accelerate, then you'll stay in the same spot at an angle. So it takes a little minute to go up, and just wait, and when you get to the top you might need to come back a little bit so you can get the right air into the warp zone. So just wait for this to stop here. You should see it in a sec. There it is. So come all the way back if you need to, and just accelerate hard up, and there you go. So as soon as you land, you want to accelerate and try and bounce / bunny hop off that little block. Same with this, you kind of need to bunny hop there and bring your front wheel up, and you want to touch both wheels but don't accelerate on that block, so you can accelerate as soon as you land straight over there. This is the difficult bit, if you ask me. You sort of need to land on here and bunny hop up, and that's really difficult, and just getting that last jump all in one is hard. I probably could have done that if I balanced on my front wheel, but whatever. So yeah, land on your back wheel, accelerate up whilst leaning forward, and if you can, try and balance it out on here, and then just accelerate and lean forward all the way up the second bit, and you should make it. I think I fucked this up the first time here. Yeah, I came off. So you want to sort of land on your back wheel and bounce, try and do it again there, and then you can land on your front wheel. It makes life a lot easier to bunny hop up to the last bit, and that should get it done. Last but not least, we have the platinum middle, so you want to accelerate hard and lean forward off the first ramp and land on your back wheel keep leaning back up that ramp and lean forward just at the very end, so you can kill your speed to make it across that ramp. And yeah, only land on your back wheel and do a flip there if you can. Saves you a little bit of time. I think I fucked up there, which lost me some time, but never mind. It's all about the ending for me on this. I was trying to beat my time just so I could get the ending right, because I screwed it up on my previous run. But yeah, try to only land on your back wheel on most of these platforms, not this one. Back wheel first. Little bunny hop there if you can. And try and land on your back wheel to get the acceleration on that sort of half a platform there. Sort of weird, and I fucking ended up pulling an endo there, which didn't work out well. Accelerate hard up here whilst leaning forward. And try and land so you don't even touch that platform there. And yeah, stay on your back wheel for that ramp. Lean forward up here right at the very end on the second half so you can make it up. And lean forward across there to get a little speed boost. And this is the part that I screwed up on. And I think I didn't do it too great that time, but it was better than my previous run. But yeah, if you can't get the kind of get the jump right, you can land downwards on that set of steps and get a nice speed boost towards the end. But yeah, hopefully that helps some of you guys out. Let's check the leaderboards here. Let's see what we got for that one. Not sure how good that'll be. What is that? 292, not too bad at all. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know if that helped you. Have a great day. And until next time, take it easy.